Welcome back to Open House. Next, we're heading to a home in Malibu that's made mostly of salvaged and recycled materials. Owner Kevin Cozen is an architect who specializes in creating modern designs with recycled goods. His wife, Carolynn Cozen, is an interior designer, so their combined talents created what they call a deconstructed farmhouse. It's filled with reused treasures that come together seamlessly to create a classic yet contemporary home.
Hi, I'm Kevin Cozen.
And I'm Carolynn Cozen. Welcome to our home in Malibu. During a trip to Europe several years ago, Kevin and I really connected with the architecture and style of European weathered barns and chateaus.
Since we couldn't find an old stone farmhouse or a suitable home with history, we decided to take pieces of historic residences and other old buildings and use them in a new way, combining them with modern technologies and materials to create the house for our family that we envisioned. Classical progression was born at that moment, with our home as the case study. So come on inside, let's take a look. Our first design challenge was to create a front and rear yard on a property that is wedged between a creek and a hillside. So I angled one part of the house, the entrance, towards the north, thus creating the front yard and the backyard right next to each other, but with very distinct environments.
And the story continues here in the entry. We have an 18th century French grandfather clock, a 200-year-old antique entry table, and a pair of chairs that were once on loan to a museum, juxtaposed on a modern concrete floor.
I'm often asked how the classical progression style works. Well, here we are at the heart of it all. This main space of our home is a modern feeling, high ceiling space, but yet it's built with all of these wonderful antiques and recycled materials.
Part of the great room is this formal dining area. This tabletop is actually a piece of hardwood flooring from Amsterdam. There is a church pew that we use instead of chairs on one side of the table. And we needed a china cabinet for all of our storage. So we found this old bookshelf, put wrought iron doors on it, and there's lots of storage here for everything.
And here we are in the master suite. While the ante-room is more of a traditional feature, the angled walls of this bedroom are much more modern. They are a result of the curved and angled front facade. We chose an antique fireplace mantle from Bourbon Street in New Orleans and set it onto a very simple, clean glass shelved wall, which creates depth and interest.
For the master bath, we chose a graphic black and white marble floor and installed this beautiful clawfoot bathtub, reminiscent of the French hotel suites we so adored.
You always hear about California outdoor living. Well, we truly live it.
I love to cook and entertain, and Kevin loves to be outside. So we created an extension of our indoor living space, which is comfortable, functional, and inspired by the beautiful, lush surroundings.
A petting zoo, vegetable garden, and aviary complete the package. And that's it.
It's been a pleasure sharing our home with you.
Thanks for joining.